episode 9. So, last time out, if you have seen my previous video, you may know very well that we officially completed the 4-wheel drive challenge, and also it eventually took me 3 attempts to win the other prize car I could obtain from the 4-wheel drive challenge, which was a Lancer Evo 4 GSR. Well, now we are officially going to move on to our 5th and final B-class event of the game, and that is the lightweight sports battle stage. So obviously I'm not going to use the Skyline because, well, it's way too fucking heavy, and so I am officially going to move up to this, my Mazda Daimio A-Spec, for this event, because this car itself is nimble enough to get on with the championship. So just before we enter the championship, I am of course going to show you the parts that I put on this car. So got the racing exhaust, the sport brakes, things also put on, also, oh okay, I didn't do any engine tuning, my mistake. But I did install a turbo to this car, and, well, unfortunately the intercooler is not compatible with this car. But anyways, yeah. I installed a turbo, a stage 2 turbo I should say, and well, just because I feel like I have some money to spend, I will purchase a stage 3 turbine, just in case, and well, I might as well spend my money on the stage 1 turbo as well, you know, just in case it gets too easy, but I doubt it will, so obviously, yeah, there's that. I've also put on the sport suspension with the stabilizers, and I've also got the racing soft tyres as well, and also we have stage 1 weight reduction. But essentially, just because I am very much a cautious man, I will put on the computer chip, because why the hell not, and I will also put on the port grinding as well. I mean, even though it is expensive, I do have the money to cover it, so obviously, yeah, shalabang, shalaboom. So our car is now up to 172 horsepower. Well, I could give this car engine balancing if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I think that's just too expensive, and also because essentially I am a stubborn idiot. I would prefer to challenge myself rather than essentially make it too easy. So here it is, our 5th and final B-class event of this game, the lightweight sports battle stage. Fierce battle with lightweight engine cars. So 3 races: Autumn Ring Mini, Clubman Stage Route 5 and Deep Forest Raceway as our 3 circuits, but notably doing Autumn Ring Mini and Deep Forest in reverse respectively, and also Clubman Stage Route 5 forward for this. So yeah, let's get right to it. So yeah, okay, so this is our first race at Autumn Ring Mini Reverse, and well, we have a, and essentially overall I am competing against a much more powerful field in this championship, as we have a Toyota Levin BZG, along of course with a Honda CRX EF8 SIR, a Mitsubishi Mirage ASTI RX, another Mazda Demio GLX, the more powerful one, and we also have another Mitsubishi Mirage in this championship as well, the Cyborg R. So that is our championship, and well, I know obviously I'm not going to attempt qualifying, but well, since I know I'm just a stubborn idiot, I might as well attempt qualifying to see how far off I am off the pace, because I know for sure for this race I will definitely qualify last. Qualifying order for race 1. So the Levin is on the pole ahead of the CRX, and then we have the two Mitsubishi Mirages ahead of myself and the other Demio. And surprisingly for this race, I actually did not qualify last. I mean, even though I knew I was going to be down on power, surprisingly I was not as down on power as my Demio, as my, what's the word? Brethren. Yeah, that's it. My Demio Brethren. Also, we set a new record for this track, although then again it's only my PB. Personal best. So that is the qualifying order, and well, even though I have the least powerful car on the grid, ironically enough, I do also have one of the most nimble. So hopefully I can use the nimbleness, along of course with the grip, to hopefully get me up into victory lane. But we shall wait and see. Because, well, I would anticipate I'm going to be at a disadvantage until we get into the corners. So again, because I figured I had to be cautious coming into this championship, I figured of course I was needing to essentially do some tuning, and oddly enough of course, it looks like the tuning itself has actually paid some dividends, as I'm now on the inside of the Levin, and well, almost lost the front end. Considering this car itself is essentially front wheel drive, I almost lost the front end as a result of understeer. But for the moment, I am going well. I am officially up into the lead. My underpowered Mazda Demio is actually leading. A Toyota Levin that basically has at least 40 more horsepower than I have. But anyways, there we go. So eventually, after qualifying 5th, I still managed to eventually pull off the win, although unfortunately my brethren was not able to do the same, because I'm assuming he was stuck behind both of the Mirages. But anyways, that of course is the order after race 1. Let's see how the rest of this championship will go. So, no new records, because obviously I have done this before. And well, I could save the replay if I wanted to, but no. Yeah, I just had to think about it, but I decided no, this was not going to be where I would save the replay. I will save it eventually, but obviously, you know, just not now. So, Clubman Stage, Route 5. As this is only the second time we are officially visiting Clubman Stage Route 5 for this championship, and so just going to skip qualifying because I know for sure that I will probably be last this time, so not even going to give a shit about qualifying because I know very well my competitors are at least 35 more horsepower better off than I am. At least in terms of qualifying pace, I will not get him. But race pace, that is a completely different matter. But anyways, let's see how we go. It is now time for race 2 of the Lightweight Sports Battle Stage at Clubman Stage Route 5. Yeah, so I was basically checking on the GT Wiki to see if this was officially only the second time I officially arrived at Clubman Stage Route 5, because I'm fairly sure this track is in the spot races. As far as I know, unless I could be stupid and this is probably the first time. But, well, for the meantime, I will probably have to check that, but, well, as far as I know, this is probably the first time we are officially visiting Clubman Stage Route 5 in this game, and I'm definitely pushing hard. My Mazda Demio A-Spec is definitely pushing hard, and also helping the Honda CRX to eventually move up into second place after I tapped him, essentially. And that's a wall. But I haven't lost this race. But I have not lost this race yet. Because even though it is true that I am underpowered, I can still push past with my acceleration and also my grip. And there was definitely contact there. And literally revving hard just so I can hold on. It's going to be a drag race. I've held him off. I've held off the CRX for the win here at Clubman Stage Route 5. And also furthermore, my brethren had also managed to beat both of the Mitsubishi Mirages. So, coincidentally, we have a tie for second, but we also have a three-way battle for fourth as well, because there is only 2 points between fourth and last. So, no race records, since obviously I have done this before. Another $5 for winning. I could save this replay if I wanted to, but I think I shall wait until after Deep Forest to officially save my replay. It is now time for our third and final race of the Lightweight Sports Battle Stage, Deep Forest Raceway, reverse. So we have a tie for second, and we also have a three-way battle for fourth. And well, as a result of these AI dicing for positions, or jostling for positions I should say, I am officially almost certainly declared as the champion of this event, because all I mathematically need is 1 point, and I'll still win the championship anyways, because even if there is a tie for the lead, as a result of this championship, I will still be strategically declared the champion, notably because Notably because, well, I won the first 2 races. And that was significantly how I was able, and significantly that was precisely how I was able to officially win this championship. Because even if I do come last, it really won't make much of a difference. And I shifted into third way too soon. I definitely over-revved on the exit. And yep. And my front end was definitely getting loose. Because that, of course, is the reaction of understeer. And so, up the inside into the hairpin, going for a dive bomb, fending off from the Levin, and it looks like it is officially my Demio Breverind that is currently in second, officially making it 1-2 for Mazda, which is actually nice to see. Considering there are officially 2 Demios, along of course with 2 Mirages in this championship, and then we have a Honda CRX with a Toyota Levin. So, essentially, I made this a little bit easier by putting on some additional engine power, but obviously not that much easier from my original attempts I took with this championship. As it officially looks like it is going to be 3 out of 3 for me, and it looks like it will probably be the Demio in second, to officially making it a 1-2 for Mazda, and hopefully if it's possible that should secure him 4th in the championship. And there we go. Also surprisingly, I was less than 3/10 off my previous race record. So 1-2 for the Demios. The Levin has clinched 3rd, which gives him 3rd in the championship. The CRX, sorry, 2nd in the championship. The CRX is 3rd. The Demio, who eventually finished 2nd in this race, making it 1-2 for Mazda, has eventually clinched 4th. The Mirage Cyborg R was 5th with 8 points, and the Mirage ASTI RX was last with 4 points. So there was definitely some jostling going on throughout this championship, as it was in the 4-wheel drive challenge. So the final point standings are 27, 14, 12, 10, 8 and 4 as the final results for this championship. So even though I set a new lap record, obviously I did not set a new race record. I did only 3/10 off that. But anyways, so an additional 5 grand for winning, and well, I might as well save a replay whilst I'm at it. So this is number 9, and I am going to save this replay just because I feel like I want to. And now we are officially going to receive our championship bonus. So another 10 grand for winning the championship, as it has been with all the other B-class events. And we also get the trophy. Nice. Very nice. And we also get a new car. But which one I will get first, I do not know. But for the meantime, we will just have to wait and find out. And, oh, and the first prize car we receive is the Honda Civic Type R. Even though essentially overall this is basically a spoon Civic, but I'm assuming because of licensing this is officially, oh, okay, this is officially the Honda Civic Type R. And oh my god, it's in pink. This car is literally in fucking pink. The Civic Type R is in pink. At least, I think it's pink. But anyways. So, just going to save the game. Obviously, not going to be complaining that obviously my first prize car is pink. Because obviously, I really don't give a shit about what colour I get my prize cars in. To be quite frank. And well, yeah. So that was our first prize car. Now we just need to see if we can win the other prize car, which I believe, as far as I know, is a Mazda Unos Roadster. Because unfortunately, on my previous attempt, I basically won the same car again and also in the same colour as I won on the first attempt I took of winning a prize car, and well, to win my second prize car with this one, like it has been with the first one, it's actually been harder than I thought. But anyways, on both attempts, the 93 Civic, which has, well, essentially been in pretty much, I think, all three of my attempts, as far as I know, has officially finished second in pretty much every race. So, perfect 18 for him. And furthermore, my Demio Reverend in this championship had eventually finished in third ahead of the Levin, and then we also had the Mirage and the Starlet, pretty much both of them in last. And well, for the Starlet, a poorly but perfect 3 points, because essentially he finished last in every race. And I know, also FYI, I now have more than 400,000 credits to my name. So another 10 grand for winning, and there of course is my trophy. And for this game, please give me the car I want this time, because well, it took me 3 attempts to officially get the Lancer Evo 4 from the 4-wheel drive challenge, and well, I'm suspecting this will pretty much be a repeat of that. Or at least, I think it will be a repeat. Come on, please don't be, please don't be. There we go. And it only took me 2 attempts to get this other car. And wow, it's actually quite nice. I think this car's in gold. Unless it's in beige. Well, someone will probably inform me in the comments, but yeah, I think this car is in gold, as far as I know. But yeah, this is the other car we win from the lightweight sports battle stage, a Mazda Unos Roadster, also known as the Mazda MX-5 Miata, if you live in America. But yeah, there we go. So now we can officially save the game. And yeah, there we go. So, that was the lightweight sports battle stage. And next time, we will officially be moving on to arcade mode before we officially return to the racing. So, next time, we will be moving over to arcade mode. So, until then, stay tuned for more GT1.